Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of these LootCrate unboxings. I've got my lovely off-screen assistant once again to hand me the things so I don't see what's in the crate. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed with my new unboxing knife. But I cleaned out my bag and I found it. Apparently I've been carrying this thing around in my man bag for almost a month and didn't realize it. There we go. Alright, so there you go, lovely off-screen assistant. If I remember correctly, this month's theme was versus, so there's going to be a whole lot of like fighting, well, not necessarily fighting, but probably like Batman vs Superman and Alien vs Predator and that kind of stuff in there. And the first thing that I'm being handed is exactly what I said, Aliens vs Predator. That's going to be our minifig, so it's a Titans vinyl exclusive. Let's see now. Just tear right into that. Like it's flippin' Christmas. Alright. Stab at the bag with the knife. There we go. My off-screen assistant is laughing at me. Oh, ooh! This will go perfectly with my, with the little facehugger that we got from the Invasion. It is the alien that was from AVP that had the predator net. It was like bare into his skin, or the top of his cranial ridge. Dude, no, I thought his... But yeah, I like the Titan figures a lot better than the pop vinyl ones. That's just me personally. They're all minifigs, they're all cool. But for some odd reason, the Titan figurines, and I guess it's just because they do more sci-fi stuff, or I don't see them as often, I just like them better, and xenomorphs are always fun. Let's see, out of that we could have gotten... I don't even see Big Chat. Yeah, I don't even see that dude on here. So that may be the Loot Crate exclusive was the crosscut dude's head. But on there you got Ripley, you've got the facehugger, the egg, Kane from the facehugger, and all of these are like aliens. No, I'm sorry, Alien, the first movie. Aliens was the second one, which was awesome. So, what's the next thing in my box of stuff? Ooh, the pin, which is Alien vs Predator loot pin. That's gonna look really snazzy on my man bag next to my other stuff. Alright, what's next? It says Marvel on it. That's the only thing that I've seen so far, and it is reversible. Ooh, it's Daredevil. Is this Daredevil versus Punisher? It is. It is the Daredevil versus Punisher reversible beanie. So, there's that. Wow, that is really weird on the top of my brain. Flip it inside out to support the other team. Ta-da! That's centered. There we go. And again, she's laughing at me, telling me things that I'm going to enjoy. I've been really enjoying this crate so far. It is Star Trek, created by Gene Roddenberry. Oh no! Oh, it's the Mirror Mirror episode. I figured they would have gone with the one when Spock goes crazy. Their baby monitor just lost link with the base unit. No, battery's dead, my bad. But yeah, so from the Mirror Mirror episode, when evil Spock was there, because you know people are evil when they have a goatee. That's the only thing that makes you bad, because otherwise you're completely clean shaven. Clean shaven. But I figured with the verses it would have been Kirk versus Spock with the time amok, when Spock goes crazy, because Spock went crazy a lot now that I think about it. But when he was, ooh, it's a special Harley Quinn Loot Crate exclusive comic. That's gonna be fun. Harley's always interesting and fun to read, but yay! So, special Harley Quinn comic, done Loot Crate only. It is actually authorized by DC as well, which makes a lot of sense. They own Harley. The next thing we've got is Loot Crate presents World Gush, a party game about everything you love. Download for free on mobile. Interesting. Man, I'll have to check that out and put that up there. Guess to impress, this party game mashup of charades and charades and trivia. Pick a category, then place your phone on your forehead while your friends shout out clues. Only one phone needed to play, no internet connection needed. Multiple categories, including video games, comics, and okay, so it's... What's the name of that game? The one where you have a word on your head and people are trying to get you to guess what it is. Okay. But I remember it's basically that. You stick a post-it note to your forehead and people try to get you to guess what's on theirs, or they also put out a board game version of it called, like, get off my head, called like Headbands or something, so that's cool. LootCrate subscribers can unlock a free exclusive bonus category in April. Cool. So yeah, you've got like a hum-a-tune mode, video games, comics, movies. So it's the nerd version, essentially. Cool. All right. What's next, lovely assistant? I thought I got a new wallet. I did. I got a new wallet. It is the Batman vs Superman. Wait a minute. They got the people mixed up. Superman's face is on Batman's logo, and Batman's face is on Superman's logo. That's really bizarre. It's a nice little bifold wallet. I like that. Honestly, it feels like it's made out of paper, but, you know, free wallet. Along with $5 off. $5 off. Use the code LOOTER. There you go. So if you want to sign up for LootCrate, you can get $5 off using the code LOOTER. The thin wallet. Mighty thin, mighty strong, mighty green. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. There's the inside of it. We got the Batman Superman logo. If I flip it over, there you go. You got the two heroes. Inside of it, it's got like that tag version of hero on one side, because it is a bifurcated, I think that's the right word, I don't know. That is cool. It's like a super granola wallet. Which side are you on? Show your side at Bat vs. Alien. Because Superman's alien. That makes sense. Take the Mighty Challenge and post it. The Mighty Wallet could feature you in the Dare to Tear. So I guess they have this thing of if you can, like, straight up rip it or something. Which, I mean, if people can tear through a phone book, I'm pretty sure you can tear through a little tiny wallet. I'll have to check that out. But I don't know if I want to break my new wallet. Okay, lovely off-screen assistant. Is there anything else in this box? Ooh, we got the book. The Versus book. Which it looks like the original Yellow Daredevil vs. Punisher. And since they don't own the rights to either one of those, they could do it that way. And on the back, it looks like we've got green Batman going off against reverse-colored Superman. Batman using the brass knuckles, of course. Alright, is there anything else in there before I go tearing into it? I think a part of my box fell off. Anything else in there? There you go. That's what I thought we were gonna get, was from the Time of Muck when Kirk and Spock were doing that, but that's Spock versus Mirror Spock. Thanks for joining us as we celebrate some of the greatest rivalries ever created for comics, television, and movies. This month's Great, we're featuring good versus hero, hero versus anti-hero, creature versus creature, super alien versus hyper-prepared, ultra-human, and more. That's gotta be Batman versus Superman. For your enjoyment, this issue contains personal fight stories, fun puzzles, how-to, and imaginary explorations, as well as a few words from this designer's month shirt. Stuff like that. Okay. There's pictures from the invasion on the inside. A lot of people doing the face hugger over the face. And they're right there. See, we couldn't figure out what that giant rubber band was for. If you look real carefully, you can see the rubber band around that kid's face as it's holding the face hugger. Yeah. How to defeat any opponent for geeks and gamers. Reasonable discourse has broken down the phrase, only a word makes sense when you're forced to by punching it very hard in the face, has gained popularity. I've never heard that phrase. The world only makes sense when you're forced to by punching it very hard in the face. Never heard it. Everyone picking sides, gearing up for all-out brawls and the like, which has never been seen this week. Follow the steps outlined to defeat any opponent who comes your way. Any deviation from these steps could include bruising, broken noses, broken limbs, irreparable damage to friendship, elaborated revenge plots, someone else taking your name, adding spikes to your pockets through your old clothing in effect to appeal to the fickle youth. Alright, step 1, develop immunity. Step 2, use your words to win war. And there's also lots of extra word talking that I'm not going to go into. Training montage. There you go. Plans, become more popular. And as a final approach, when in doubt, act crazy. No one wants to fight a crazy person. That's pretty much true. I mean, how many times do you watch, if you watch the World Cup, how many times have you seen a streaker? No one wants to tackle a streaker. Always act crazy. It works wonders every time. What's in your purse, Harley? What's in Harley's purse, Puddin'? There we go. Alright. So apparently they dumped out the contents of Harley Quinn's purse. Which there's her mallet, and keys, and grenade, and all that good stuff. Oh, a purse is made from hyena leather. Okay. This month's Mega Crate had a 3D printer in it. Oh, man. Okay. So, this month's Mega Crate had a Daredevil hoodie, a 3D printer, the Division, it looks like. What else was in there? I can't see. Batman vs. Superman, Daredevil. Oh. Frank Miller's run on Daredevil, nice. And a Star Trek Voyager communicator badge. Cool. And then the mini Mega Crate had Lego's DC Heroes, Clash of Batman vs. Superman, and another Daredevil comic. Nice. Oh, and a bridge. The Next Generation bridge badge. Ah, okay. Apparently, if you want to go crazy, you can find Evil Spock in the Sea of Comic-Con Spocks. A good old-fashioned Where's Waldo. You got Spocks with extra heads. You've got Galaxy Quest over there. Rick and Morty's in there. All sorts of goody goodness. So if you're looking for Evil Spock... nice. Virtual reality holodeck glasses. Oh, there he is. Cool. Alright, anyone who's ever been online knows the geeks fight. Plastic lightsabers are optional. But how epic. We asked the LootCrate office to bring you the best of the best of their personal battles. Apparently some dude decided it was a good idea to fight Mickey Mouse. Totally fake superhero rivalries. Okay. So... I don't even know what that word is. Most levels of almostness. Over 9,000 mediocre. Okay. So apparently in the super stretchy category, they've got Plastic Man, Elongation Man, and Mr. Fantastic. Which I'd be surprised if any of you, if most people have heard of Elongation Man, but he beats out Plastic Man, which is always good. In the Gorilla version, you've got Kongorilla, Ultra Humanite. Ah, that's a odd one. Gorilla Grodd, Monsieur Mala, which is one I've not heard of, and Detective Chimp. And it looks like for the Marvelist, okay. So your categories were Stretchiest, Apiest, and Marvelist. Sorry, I didn't look up in the corner for the thing. And it looks like in the Marvelist, they're all right across the board with Camilla Khan, Carol Danvers, Billy Batson, Marvell, and Monica Rambeau, which I've actually not heard of her. The rest of them I all know, because they're all versions of that. Get that evil doppelganger look, fearsome facial hair, hat, and a wicked wardrobe. Oh, exclusive pins. That's cool. So there were actually two different versions of pins. You could get the all gold or the black. Where is it? There it is. And I happen to get the black one, which I honestly think looks a little bit better, which is good. Enjoy a complimentary rental courtesy of VidU. Oh, I can either get Aliens, which I own the entire quadrilogy for Aliens, which is in a really, really cool box that I've got. Same thing with Matrix. Or Predator, which I own all of the Predator movies. including Aliens vs. Predator and AVP Requiem and all that, so yeah. Ooh. For international, for the people that get their Loot Crate abroad, you got the AVP World War III Book 1 as a download. So awesome! And then I need to find out what the bonus loot pin thing was. Cool. Yay! So all sorts of fun stuff in there. So once I figure out what the extra bonus loot pin loot was, because I had to get that sorted out, and now that I have it, everything's good. Like issue 1 was, forget what it was. Okay, so there's all the stuff. The t-shirt, the wallet, the flippable hat. It looked like you could get from AVP, you can either get the Predator trainee that was marking his helmet with his kill, or I forget if it was that he broke off the finger of the alien and did that, or the other alien, which I like the xenomorph much better. Yay! Awesome. So that's gonna do it for this round on pop everything Loot Crate. Next month's theme is Quest, which looks like it's going to be a ton of fun, because I think they sent out a thing saying if you like last year's April box, you're going to love this year's, and because it was Fantasy last year and this one is now Quest. So thanks for joining me on this round of Loot Crate, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye! From Fifth Element, we've got the Lilu Dallas with her multipass. So that's kind of cool. Oh, I didn't notice that before. If you look very close down the bottom where the Visa logo is, they've just rearranged the letters and made it Zavis. I did not see that in the movie. You are all kinds of mousy. Yep, February was dead. Their theme was dead, because there's the Loot Crate pin of, come on, get it in there, there we go. Loot Crate pin of Zombie Box. That's gonna look really good on my bag next to all the other ones. So for Christmas, my mother-in-law got me this one. Hey, welcome back. Couple of things that I wanted to throw in real quick. I looked up like what are the rules for the Dare to Tear challenge. Couldn't actually find anything, so as best I can figure, the way it works is to try to rip this piece of paper they sent, or maybe one of the other piece of papers that were in the Mighty wallet that we have, because I mean I put all of my stuff in there and it actually worked really well, so I'm kind of happy about that. Anyway, so let's try to rip this piece of paper. Dare to Tear. Okay, yeah. That stuff is not ripping. I was reading up on what it was, because I hit up their website and everything, trying to find out how this works, trying to figure out like what the rules to the Dare to Tear challenge. I couldn't actually find anything, so yeah, nope, this is just not ripping. Use my teeth. Yeah, nope, okay, so apparently this stuff is pretty good. It's made as a composite from recycled materials, recycled paper, and then I forget what kind of plastic, but it's basically the same stuff that they make hazmat suits out of. So I guess you could take this thing, and if you happen to, I don't know, pass gas while it's in your back pocket, you can then hand off your money without it smelling like weird butt. Maybe if I can surprise it and catch it. Nope, not gonna rip. Okay. But yeah, so there you go. We dared to tear. I can't. If I rip it, aha. If you bite into it, it's easier to rip that way, but I mean, you gotta pseudo start it, so I don't think that quite exactly counts. So I mean, yeah, I mean, biting it and then tearing it, that's one thing, but that's kind of like using a knife or something like that. But if I can do it with my teeth, but as far as like physical brute strength, I'm not getting through it. Nope. So, Mighty Wallet. Very nice. I like them. I like it because it's thin. I mean, I wasn't thinking it was going to be all that effective because I was like, oh, cool, paper. Yeah, that'll be nice. And so then I started working on it last night and looking up things. I was like, wow, this is actually really impressive. Anyway,